All right, let's talk about this. So, a few days ago, or 3 days ago, I put a post on my Instagram, NBA Kenya. Make sure to, check out the description and check that out. On the 3x3 national tryouts. So, a lot of players' names were put there, and KBF, of course, they are running the whole thing. It was supposed to be 10th of October 2023, and it started early in the morning at the Nyayo National Stadium. And a lot of people put their names there. The most prominent players, we saw them there. Even the guys who already participated in the 3x3 were there. And I was just waiting to see like how this process was going to pan out, because a lot of times KBF, they just do their things the way they feel like it. And when I was looking at that, I just was keenly just following and just seeing their moves, especially in the team selection, because majority of the times we see a lot of players go in there, they don't make the cut in the final list. You see the normal run of the mill players. I don't want to say run of the mill like it's a bad thing, but all I'm saying is we're seeing players who have already participated in the previous 3x3s being called in there, and we've seen players who were in the 3x3 in Birmingham. This year there was a lot of 3x3. Like we saw the 3x3 in the Hammamet Games in Tunisia. We've seen the African Nations League in Algeria, the 3x3, and the recently concluded one, the 3x3 in Poland, Lublin, Poland, and also not to mention the 3x3, the Red Bull 3x3. So you've had four major 3x3 events in this country, and even to mention even the last year's 3x3 that was in the Birmingham Games, we still had players who turned up there. So in these trials, they were looking for male athletes, the men. So when I was just looking at the way they were going about it, I saw a lot of names from the so players. The majority of them who play 5x5. We don't have like specialized players who play 3x3, but I was just checking out on the 5x5 players, and it was actually amazing to see all that. Even looking at like from like from a talent perspective, you you might have seen like we have had players who can play 3x3 in both 5x5 and 3x3, and we are seeing some people's names emerging. We're seeing Elisha, he played well. We've seen Brands play. Trevor recently suited up for the 3x3. We've seen a couple of guys, especially suiting up for men's 3x3, but men's 3x3 has had a lot of problems. Koja was there, didn't wasn't that productive, and funny enough, KBF even released the list of names that they want these players to be there. So we've got a post, as you can see on the screen. So congratulating the team, the players who've got selected to the team. You've got Ariel, got James Mwangi, you've got Elisha, got Brands, Daryl, Fahim, Lenos Kisia, Fidel Okoth, Larry, Eugene Adera, Victor Ochieng, David Kamau. So Ariel, he's a very good 3x3 player. I've seen him suit up for USIU. He's the guy that hit that buzzer beater, not buzzer beater shot that made USIU just win it, and they just beat Strathmore like that, the Div 1 team. You got James Mwangi. This James Mwangi was playing in the 3x3 in Red Bull that was in Serbia. So this guy played there. Elisha was in the previous 3x3 in Lublin, Poland, and also in the National African Nations League 3x3. Also Brands as well. Daryl, his 3x3 campaign that he had in the Commonwealth Games, not the greatest, but he's more of a 5x5 player to me. Also James. They've got Fahim Juma. Also him, he showed out in the Commonwealth Games last year, but we didn't have a good result, and we didn't progress as much. We've got Lenos Kisia, Fidel Okoth, Fade. I don't know why this guy is listed as a 3x3 player. 5x5 is horrendous. I'm not sure why he was there. Also Larry, he was there in the Commonwealth Games in the 3x3. And Eugene, he has been great, especially playing for KPA. And I didn't expect Eugene to be on the list because he's supposed to be gearing up to play for the KPA Dockers, matching up against Dynamo next week, and they have three back games, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So he's not supposed to, I don't think his mind should be here representing, and he's supposed to be representing KPA in the road to Bal. Got Victor Ochieng. This is, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they put Victor Ochieng here. David Kamau also there. Then you've got Tyler Okari, Albert Odera, I think they misspell his name, and Derek Ogechi. So I don't know why they're putting these players here. Taylor, he said he's not gonna play for the Kenya Morans. I don't think he's gonna play for the 3x3. Albert Odero, he's not supposed to be playing here. Derek Ogechi is not a 3x3 player. So I don't even know why they're adding these players here. So KBF in their incompetence, really funny. But in this video, I'll just zoom into the comments and let's just read through the comments because they were so interesting. So I just put this post out there. Make sure to check out NBA Kenya because that's where I put like majority of my posts. So yeah, this guy said Uzlimaha said this is a miss. Really in KBF, you can see like people are not satisfied with this. You see a lot of paragraphs here just showing how distasteful they are with the selection. Until the teams are solely chosen based on ability are going nowhere as a country, true. So even I added a comment, this is the aftermath of corruption and poor leadership, true. I mean, poor leadership and incompetence, breeds such results. Like you're just recycling some players in there. You're not even giving a chance to other players. The only new names I'm seeing here, like, are very few. I've not seen Lenson, Kisi, I've not seen David Kamau, but all these other guys I know, I've seen their games and I've seen how they're playing. And the only guys that I feel like honestly deserve like a spot on their list, it's only Elisha and Brands. Only those two. I'm not throwing the other guys under the bus, but all I'm saying is also Ariel. I've seen Ariel play. So there are only three guys here. I've got Ariel, got Elisha, I've got Brands. So I don't expect to see anyone else there. They should do a much comprehensive tryout to see like if can get like new guys in there because the guys that I've been rolling with have not been able to like get results. So here's our comments. So Madness is doing the same thing over and over and again expecting different results. True. I mean that's madness. Karibu Kanero, Karibu Kenya. This is just Team Moran, true. Huyu Victor Ochieng hupeana nini ndio akwe kwa hizi squad. I honestly don't know if somebody has anything to add. Same question. Ni ule bouncer flani alitupeana last time shots Mbwakni. As long as Larry is there, the team, you're good. So we have like mixed reactions, especially when it came to this. I mean, Victor Ochieng is a complete no. You're seeing people don't want Victor Ochieng there. Panel beating coming true. I mean, the men's team has been served like every single time. I've not been able to like do anything. But let's have different guys for 3x3 true. You just don't plug in like 5x5 guys there, then expect even things to happen and pan out. Alafu pia, the only guy I trust with a shot hapa ni Ariel. We need more than one sure bet. TF is Ken Washira at. This is so embarrassing to don the national kit and below 40% accuracy. Just saying, yeah, true. I mean, our stats have been horrendous. We've not been able to like have any like consistency, especially scoring in the men's team. And the only guy that has been right to die for our team in recent times with Team Kenya playing in 3x3 is Elisha Odhiambo. Elisha Odhiambo has been great and phenomenal, and he has notched himself a seat there. And also Brands as well, he has been balling out. And also Ariel Ortega, I still believe in him. I feel like he can be able to produce. But all these other guys, man, I'm not sure. If we just roll with this, squad again, then we don't give like, a chance to like the guys who have been able to be, productive. Even despite the losses, you're seeing like a guy like Elisha. He had a dunk that went viral. Brands, he had a block that went viral. Ariel Ortega, he's good. I don't trust these other guys. I don't think that you can put like trust in them at all. I'm not throwing them under the bus. All I'm saying is there are players who I don't think they deserve like another shot to play there. And the problem that I've even seen, even I made a tweet talking about it. I said the moment we stop like treating national teams as a club, that's the moment that we'll have a chance at winning basketball games. Because what we are doing right now currently is just treating these teams as we're just treating them like clubs, the national teams, both 5x5 and 3x3, and we're going virtually nowhere, and it's a problem. And if this continues, we won't be able to do anything. I also saw Fallen One talk about this whole issue, and it's funny to me that no other media outlet is talking about the things you're talking about, because they're just too scared to like address like the real issues. They're just there to protect and save their own companies or organizations, but they don't want to go out and call them out the way it is. They're just okay with everything. So one thing I must say is this, even in regards to like even the feedback that we give, especially when it comes to like talking about 3x3 and 5x5 basketball, all those outfits that are talking about basketball or even cover basketball, they should have the obligation to be able to like come out and point out things the way they are. That is the ideal situation. But what we are seeing is some outfits they're just okay with just covering the sport the way they just want to cover the sport the way it is, and they're only concerned about getting them highlights, getting them clicks in there, just getting them views. But the people who want to like drive change and be able to talk about things the way they are, the people like me, we are doing this to change this whole situation. And the moment that these other people who are covering basketball realize that the more they do that, and the more like they continue going in silence, the more they are just siding with what KBF, Team Kenya are doing, especially when it comes to like basketball and all those things. So my advice to them is just be objective and cover the sport the way it is, and don't hide behind being neutral. You have to like at least have a backbone and choose a side and pick the side of the truth. Because I'm not this is not even a rant here, but all I'm just saying is, as long as as long as the KBF officials and Team Kenya continue to operate like this, we'll just continue be having these types of videos just coming out, and also that type of reaction, especially when I put a post there. Because man, I got a lot of engagement through that post, and it was amazing to see like how people are not liking what is going on, especially the national team selection, the 3x3 selection. The only bright spot that we have in 3x3 is the women, because the women have been able to ball out and they've won like multiple times. But the men's team, it's just been a downward spiral, and we've only had like 2 to 3 good players so far. But based on like performance individually, but team success is still in the trenches. But yeah, I mean, as long as we just have the same run of the mill selections, we shouldn't expect anything different. Look at the guys that are there, like a guy, I don't even like mentioning them names, but I don't trust like some players to get the job done in the end. But anyway, it is what it is. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave feedback down in the comments on what you think. And I'm out, guys. Peace. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, because I'm coming out with videos like these. So yeah, so that you don't miss any of these videos, just hit me up, man. I'm out.